Welcome to my channel for comprehensive tutorials on fundamental principles to complex problems. I'll cover it all. Feel free to share, subscribe for more contents. Thank you. Which I'm be solving worksheet A because there are two worksheets given, one after another one. So this is for term 2 practice worksheets and this is for year 9 specifically. But all those who are working on this can be benefiting, and you'll get a complete solution for these worksheets taking you straight to question number 1, in which shading of the region that represents uh, a complement intersection of b complement. Before you go for this, I want you to do this on your own, but for that I need to explain you something. There is, a intersection b means the area which is intersecting a and b, so this area we are talking about, so you have to shade this part. Now when it comes to A union B is the area which we're talking about. This one, you need to shade all this area. That means union of both A and B. Now, when it comes to a complement, you should read this as not in A or not A. So we shade everything, but we don't shade this part. Understand? So I hope this is going to be clearing your idea about shading the Venn diagrams. Now, when it comes to A union B, you shade nothing, but this area should be shaded. This is going to give you answer or full marks in a way. When it comes to A intersection B, intersection means the area which is intersecting A and B circle. So this area has to be shaded. Now in here it says not in A. So you don't shade anything in A, but you have to shade only B. Get it? Now, when it comes to A complement, it is saying that shade everything but not in A. So you should not shade this area, but you should shade the whole part of the Venn diagram. When it comes to the next one, it says union intersection of A B but not in B. So you shade everything but do not shade in the B part. So the B part contains this one. So you don't shade this and you shade only A part. Now, always remember that A complement intersection B is also equals to A union B whole complement. That means you do not shade A or B and you rest of the area should be shaded. So this is a matter of understanding. Now, when it comes to A union B intersection, that means union of A and B has to be removed and only B part should not be shaded. So this area should not be shaded at any cost. Now, this is again A complement union B complement is also equals to A intersection B whole complement. So that means this area should not be shaded, rest of the whole box can be shaded and you get full marks. Now, these are two opposites of each other, in which you see both of this one and this one, both of the images are same. And here we are explaining that this one is equals to this one, and third and second. Now look at these two, this one and this one, both shapes are same, but they are opposite once we write this. So A complement union B complement is equals to A intersection B complement. So this is a matter of understanding. I hope you can do this on your own. Now this is further simplification. In here you shade everything but you don't shade A. This means not in A. When it comes to B complement means you do not shade B and you shade everything. You get full marks. When it comes to A complement union B, in here you don't shade the A part, but you shade the whole rest of the thing. Now, when it comes to A union B complement you don't shade and you shade the rest of the box. When it comes to the next part, it says that A intersection B complement. So B complement you don't touch and only you have to shade the A part. When it comes to opposite of it, in here A complement means do not shade A and B should be shaded. Now when it comes to A complement intersection B complement is also equals to A union B whole complement. So this is I've already explained you. And in here A complement union B complement is equals to A intersection B complement. I should write this way. So this is understanding, and I hope that by looking at this video once again, you'll be able to solve question number A, which is something like this. When it comes to question number 3, it is something like this. In here it says universal set is all positive integers less than 10. That means you'll have 1, you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Less than 10 means all the numbers that you have, all positive numbers. Less than 10 is this is a universal set. P is the prime numbers less than 10. That means you'll have 2, you'll have 3, 4 is not a prime number. So you go straight to 5, then 7, 9 is not a prime number, 10 is not a prime number. Then you go for 11, but 11 is more than 10. So this is the set that closes at P. When it comes to O, odd numbers less than 10, that means 1 you have 3, you have 5, you have 7, and you have 9. So these are the three sets that you'll be working on. Now find P intersection O. P intersection O means that all the numbers that are matching, that means 3 is P and O is also 3, 5 is there, and 7 is there. So these are the numbers that are in both P and O. That means P intersection O is going to be 3, 5, and 7. This is the answer, and you get full marks. Now, in the second part, it says N means number of members in P intersection O. So that means you should write here N equals 4. That's it, and you get full marks. Now, when it comes to question number 4, in here it says make A the subject. That means at the moment it is S equals A over 4 plus 8u. Now we need to make A equals how much? So the first and foremost, minus 8u equals A over 4. Now 4 is dividing A, other side it will go and multiply. So you will write something like this. And you get full marks for this question. Now when it comes to question number 5, it says make U the subject. Now in here what we do is we are bringing minus k t square onto the left side, and u and t are going to be on the right hand side. No change in it. Now once we make the u the subject, you don't touch u, just take t on the other side, and you will get the answer for this. You can write u here, or you can write on the other side. You both are same, doesn't really matter. Even if you write here, you get full marks. When it comes to question number 6, I'll bring it over here so that you can see clearly. Now S is going to be the subject. So V square minus U square equals 2AS. Now A and 2 both are multiplying by S. So you take them on the other side. V square minus U square over 2A is going to be equals to S. Get it? Or you can write S over here, both are same, does not really matter. You get full marks for this type of question. Now question number 7 says when you are h feet above the sea level, you can see d miles to the horizon. Now this is the formula, and now make h the subject. Now we are going to make h the subject. Now first thing is that to remove this sign of square root, we change it to square on both sides. I will rewrite the whole thing, 3h over 2, squaring both sides, because square is the opposite of root. So it's going to be d square, and root will be gone with squaring on both sides. Now the first thing that you should do is we need to make h the subject. Now that means 2d square, because 2 is dividing on right hand side, on the left hand side it go and multiply. 3h, that means h is equals to 2d square over 3. This is going to be answer, and you get full marks for this type of question. Now comes question number 8. Now in here, as using the factorization method, I will write first one as it is, no change, minus 45, no change. I know very well that 45 factors are 9, 5, 9 times 5 is a 45, and minus 9 and plus 5 gives us minus 4. So I will write 9x and plus 5x like this, and there were three terms over here. Now I've changed it to four terms: 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we are going to find out the common in the first two: x, and x minus 9 is going to be in the first bracket. Second bracket is going to be the same copy of the first one, and as you can see in the third term is plus 5x. I already have this x in my hand, so I will write only plus 5. So x plus 5 is going to come in the first bracket, and x minus 9 is going to be coming in the second bracket, and this is going to be the answer. Now once you further simplify, x is going to be negative 5 and x is equals to positive 9. If you solve till here, even if you solve it here, because it's saying solve the equation, means you need to find out the value of x. When it comes to question number 9, as you can see here, 8 times 9 is 72. So I will write the first one and the last one as it is without a change, and minus 9x plus 8x gives us minus 1. So in the first one, x minus 9 is going to be in the first bracket, copying this once again, and I already have x in my hand and I need a plus 8x, so I will write a plus 8 over here. So 8 plus 8, x plus 8 is going to be in the first bracket, and x minus 9 in the second bracket. So the value of x is going to be minus 8, and the other value of x is going to be positive 9. Moving on to the next question, which is question number 10. By the way, there are 17 questions. Now, to make work easy, 3 times 10 is a 30. So factors of 30 are 15 times 2, and 15 plus 2 gives us 17. So I will write the first one as it is and the last one also as it is without a change. Now I will write 15x plus 2x gives us 17x. Now look at the first two terms. 3x is common, and x plus 5 is going to be in the first bracket. I copy down x plus 5 once again. Look at the third term, which is plus 2x. X I already have, so I will write plus 2 here. So 3x plus 2 comes in one bracket, and x plus 5 comes in another bracket equals 0. That means 3x plus 2 equals 0, and x plus 5 also equals 0. Now this means that 3x equals minus 2 and x is equals to minus 5. That means x will be equals to minus 2 over 3, first value, and second value is negative 5. Moving on to question number 11. As you can see that multiplying 5 and 4 gives us a 20. So I will write first one as it is without a change, and the last one also without a change, equals 0, and minus 20x and plus 1x gives us minus 19x. So in the first two, 4x is common, and x minus 5 going to be in the first bracket, copying down the first bracket as it is. And look at this one. I already have x with me, so if I multiply this by 1, I get plus x. That means 4x plus 1 is going to be in the first bracket, and x minus 5 is going to be in another bracket. So the first value of x is going to be 4x plus 1 equals 0, and x minus 5 also equals 0. That means the value of 4x is equals to negative 1. So x will be equals to negative 1 over 4, and x is equals to positive 5. These are the two values of x once we solve, or you can say these are the roots of equation. Now when it comes to question number 12, we know very well that I just bring this a little here so that we can work freely. Now we know very well that 5 times 12 gives us a 60, and the factors of 60 are 15 and 4. 15 times 4 is a 60, and plus 15 minus 4 gives us plus 11. So I will write the first one as it is without a change, last one also without a change, and breaking the middle term, it's going to be plus 15x minus 4x. So in the first one, I have 5x is common, and x plus 3 is going to be in the first bracket, copying down the first bracket as it is without a change, and minus 4 is going to be over here, and 5x minus 4 comes in one bracket, and x plus 3 comes in another bracket. So easily we can see that 5x minus 4 equals 0, and x plus 3 also equals 0. Now we know very well what to do. 5x equals plus 4, and x equals negative 3. First value already is minus 3, and x will be equals to 4 over 5, and x equals minus 3. These are the roots of the equation. Now moving on to question number 13. When it comes to question number 13, in here what we are going to do is, if you see the equation, it is 2x plus 5. So in here we are going to replace the values of x. Now in here what you see is the equation is 2x plus 5, this one. In here we are replacing minus 1, 1 and 2. Let's see. So 2 minus 1 plus 5, 2 positive 1 plus 5, and 2, 2 plus 5. Now in here what will happen is this is minus 2 plus 5, this is 2 plus 5, and this is 4 plus 5. So this gives us 9, this gives us 7, and this gives us a 3. So we replace 3, 7 and 9 over here. 3, 7 and 9. Now as you can see on the grid, draw the graph of this equation. Now minus 2 is positive 1, as you can see. Minus 2 is positive 1. This is the first point. Second point is, I'll copy this down. Minus 2 is positive 1, and minus 1 is 3. That means this is minus 1 and 3 is this one. Minus 1 is 3, and 0 is 5, and 7 and 9. 1 is 7, 1 is 7, and 2 is 9. And when these all these points are joined together, you get a straight line. This is how you get this part and this part done. Moving on to, or shall I join this? Take a straight line from here, something like this. You'll get full marks for this type of question. Moving on to question number 14. In here, line is already here, and find the gradient of the line. Now there are many ways to find it. Just take 2 points of your choice, which are, for example, this one. This one I cannot take because in the center, so I'm taking this point. Now I have 2 points. First one is 3 and 2. First one is 3 and 2, and this I take as a second point, and first point is 1 1, 1 and 1. With this we find out m. M is equals to y2 minus y1, or better write the other way around, y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1. I can say that this is x1 y1 and this one is x2 y2. So I'll fill up this one, 2 minus 1 and x3 minus 1. So this is going to be giving you 1 over 2, which is 0.5. So the value of m is 1 over 2. So this is the answer of this part. Now in the second part, also from equation from the straight line. The equation from the straight line is y equals m is 1 over 2 x, and it is crossing from, now look at this carefully, this is crossing from 0.5. So you write 0.5 plus 0.5. This is the equation of this straight line. Moving on to, once we know that the equation of this line is y equals 1 over 2x plus 0.5, we are heading towards question number 15. In question 15, it says, here is a regular polygon with 9 sides and work out the size of an exterior angle. That means 360 has to be divided by 9 sides. It's going to give us 40. 40 degrees is the size of exterior angle. Now moving on to the next question, which is second last question. In here, we need to find out the work out the size of each interior angle of a regular octagon. Octagon means 8 sides. The rule is n minus 2 multiply by 180. That means number of sides are 8. 8 minus 2 gives us a 6, and 6 times 180 is going to give us 1080. 1080 is the size of sum of all the angles, and since there are 8 sides of it, that means 1080 has to be divided by 8. So 135 is the size of each interior angle. 1080 divided by 8 gives us 135 degrees. Size of each exterior angle. Taking you to the last question, which is saying ABC is an isosceles triangle. Work out the size of the angle marked by x. So that means, since this is isosceles triangle, this angle 65 and this angle both are going to be equal. This is also 65. That means 2 times 65, or another way we can write 65 plus 65 plus x equals 180. So this gives us 130 plus x equals 180. That means x is equals to 180 minus 130. This working is required, so make sure you do this accordingly. So x is 50 degree. That's the answer for this last question of this worksheet. Make sure to have a close look of these shadings, and make sure to solve question number 1 on your own. And in case if you are unable to do it, you can put the message in the comment box, or you can message me directly on my WhatsApp number. Thank you very much for watching, and worksheet B is on the way. I'm working on it, soon you will get it. Thank you once again.